Hi, my name is Greg McGovern and I work with the claims department for Seneca Insurance Company. Today we're going to discuss some winter safety tips to prevent people from getting injured on your property. But before we get started, here's a suggestion for before the snow arrives. Now that we're in the fall season, be sure to sweep up any leaves that fall to the ground. They can become wet from rain or snow and become slippery. That'll cause a person to fall and get injured on your property. Whether you're the property owner, managing agent, or commercial tenant, you may bear the sole responsibility for snow and ice maintenance at the premises. It's important to know which party is responsible in the event of a winter weather event. This information may be found in your lease agreement, or it may be a requirement of your city ordinance. It's important for all parties involved to discuss this responsibility and make a plan of action at the start of each winter season. Clear a path on your property wherever pedestrians will likely travel. These paths should be at least wide enough for two people to walk past each other safely. This includes sidewalks, landings, staircases, and all outdoor walkways. Salting these sidewalks, staircases, landings, parking lots, and outdoor walkways is necessary after the snow is removed. Continued salting may be necessary after the snow melts and then refreezes in the following days. If your gutters drain into an area where people will potentially be walking, it's necessary to also salt around that area. If you're using a snow removal vendor, make sure they give you a certificate of insurance and a written contract. Then check the contract to know what you're responsible for and what they're responsible for. The risk of injury isn't limited to the outdoor areas of your property. Place non-slip floor mats inside all entryways in order to prevent a slip and fall accident caused by melted snow tracked in from the outside. Check the area often, and if the floor does become wet, set out a wet floor sign and clean it up as soon as possible. One last thing, if you notice any broken, sunken, or raised concrete on your property, have it fixed immediately. These conditions pose a safety risk year-round, but especially when covered with snow. Just to recap, clear all fallen leaves. Identify who is responsible for snow and ice maintenance on the property, and check all contracts and lease agreements. Have paths created for pedestrians to safely walk on the property. Throw salt on all areas where snow was cleared, and then continue salting those areas in the following days. Check all snow removal contracts to find out what your responsibilities are. Place non-slip floor mats at all entrances and clean up any wet floors as soon as possible. Fix all broken concrete immediately.